NJZ, formerly known as NewJeans, has lost, and no one is surprised. But here are the official documents and everything. So, court grants Adore's injunction to prohibit NewJeans from independent activities under NJZ. So, basically, the court has granted Adore's injunction request to prohibit the NewJeans members from carrying out independent activities under the name NJZ. On March 21st, the Seoul Central District Court's Civil Division 50 ruled in favor of Adore's injunction request to prohibit NewJeans members from engaging in independent activities, including signing advertising contracts. That includes like sponsorships and all that stuff. And I'm guessing as well as the Hong Kong thing that they're planning to do tonight as of recording. I'm recording as of 3 p.m., 23rd of March, 2025. And then previously on November 28th, 2024, NewJeans held an emergency press conference announcing the decision to leave Adore due to Adore's breach of contract and failure for rectification. They declared that the exclusive contract would be terminated as of November 29th, 2024, and that they would pursue independent activities. In response, Adore filed a lawsuit with the Seoul Central District Court in December to legally confirm the validity of its exclusive contracts with NewJeans. A month later, the agency also submitted an injunction request asking the court to uphold its status as the group's agency until a final ruling was made in the contract dispute and prevent the members of NewJeans from carrying out independent activities, including signing advertising contracts without Adore's approval. The agency later expanded the request to prohibit them from engaging in any entertainment-related activities, including songwriting, composing, and singing. And yeah, as of tonight, the apparently is going to release a new song, like at a Hong Kong event or something like that, which is so. They're not allowed to do that, but if they continue to do so, that is a crime. That is illegal, technically, due to what is happening, what the court has ruled. But considering the things that NJC or NewJeans have done, I feel like they don't seem afraid to do so. But, Adore and NewJeans have made their responses, so here are their responses. First, Adore. Hello, this is Adore. We deeply appreciate the wise judgment of the court in the provisional injunction case. As Adore's status as the agency of NewJeans has been legally confirmed, we will fulfill our responsibilities in supporting the artists moving forward. We also plan to provide full on-site support to ensure that this weekend's complex con performance proceeds under the name NewJeans, represented by Adore. Adore sincerely hopes to meet with the artists soon and have an honest conversation. We earnestly ask for your warm support and encouragement from NewJeans as they continue to grow together with Adore. Thank you. So they are going to go to the complex con thing in Hong Kong, but they have to use the name NewJeans. That's what it is. Okay. But if they call themselves NJZ, that means it's a problem. But are they also going to release new music under NJZ? It is something. It is definitely something. The members themselves have released a statement on their Instagram account. So it's a big one. So everyone strap yourself in for this. Hello, this is NJZ. They're still calling themselves NJZ. Today, the court issued a provisional injunction decision. We, NJZ, respect the court's decision. However, we believe that the decision did not sufficiently take into account the fact that the members' trust in Adore has been completely destroyed due to the nature of provisional measures which must proceed quickly. This decision was made in about 2 weeks after the hearing on March 7th, 2025, and as a result, there was not enough opportunity to fully explain all the specific facts to the court. Additionally, due to the asymmetry of information, Adore and Hybe have access to all information regarding the members' entertainment activities, while the members are in a situation where they must individually contact related parties to request information. There were also cases where many people could not cooperate due to the pressure and fear of retaliation that comes with being involved in a lawsuit. Okay. Regarding today's provisional injunction decision, I plan to dispute additional issues through the objection process, and in that process, we will supplement the explanatory materials as much as possible and contest the decision. Above all, until the point of terminating the exclusive contract, the members faithfully and fulfilled the contract and did not commit any fault, while Adore and Hybe, which stands behind it, continuously treated the members unfairly and discriminatively, destroying trust. We believe that it is only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. Provisional injunction is a temporary decision. Okay. Between Adore and the members, a main lawsuit to confirm the validity of the termination of the exclusive contract is also ongoing, and at the hearing scheduled for April 3rd, we will once again clarify that the contract was lawfully terminated. Unlike the provisional injunction process in the main lawsuit, we can more freely utilize the civil litigation system to secure the necessary evidence, and through this, we expect to significantly strengthen the evidence supporting the NewJeans claims, the members' claims. The members of NJZ are going through a difficult time, but as always, we are trying to overcome the situation calmly and resolutely, thinking of bunnies and many of those who support NJZ. NJZ values our promises to fans above all else, and in order to communicate with fans with even greater joy, we will do our best in the remaining legal proceedings. As we have repeatedly stated before, we, NJZ, cannot continue to work with an agency that has insulted our character and belittled our achievements, regardless of monetary issues. Once again, we would like to state that the reason we are pursuing this lawsuit is to protect our values and rights. Meanwhile, after much deliberation, we decided to participate in ComplexCon, scheduled for March 23rd, to prevent causing unforeseen harm to fans who are looking forward to the concert and many related parties involved. We ask for your continued support and encouragement as you watch over us. Thank you. Okay. They are very adamant on calling themselves NJZ instead of NewJeans because they don't hate the name NewJeans, it's just that NJZ is the name where they are not associated with Adore and Hype because they no longer trust Adore and Hype. And I understand that with what they have been saying throughout the proceeding in court. Like, I understand why they would no longer trust Adore or Hype due to what has been said, but those things have only been said and they haven't been quite like solid evidence, and that is the main reason why they lost the case. They didn't provide solid evidence. Because here's the thing, right? I want to support NJZ. I want to support NewJeans. However, I'm supposed to call them, I don't know if I'll get in trouble legally, whether I'll call them, I'll just say NJZ or NewJeans and within the same sentence. Like, I enjoyed their music and they are a very entertaining group, but with the way they handle things in court, I can't help but feel a bit of a distrust from them as well. Now, don't get me wrong, Adore and Hype, big companies, can't always trust them. But with the way NewJeans handled the whole situation, just feels very, I don't know the right word for it. I don't want to say distasteful, but like the evidence wasn't solid enough, and it just felt like they were just complaining about their workplace many times. But that's just from my perspective, because like I really do like NewJeans. I love the music and all, but like with the way they handled it, just seemed a bit off and felt very weird. And something that I really disliked with what they did was they put Eilit's and Le Seraphim's name into the situation when Eilit and Le Seraphim don't really have anything to do with the situation. Like, this is a disagreement, a kerfuffle to say the least, between NewJeans / NJZ and Adore / Hype. So like bringing other people's name into the situation, it's just not something I would want to do. Like, yes, maybe it's because Eilit did something, Le Seraphim did something, they both got treated in a different way, but like I just feel like bringing those names into a situation, in such a delicate situation that is tough for themselves, like bringing in other names feels like you're trying to shift the blame, and that's just not a good look for them, and it's just not a good thing to do. And like, as we've seen, a lot of Talkies, Bunnies, NewJeans fans, NJZ fans have been spreading hate towards Eilit and the Seraphim, and that is not deserved. That is not tolerated. That should not be done at all. And like, who's Tally Talk? I don't know. Like, what is it? What should we call it? That's not the one. What is this? What is going on? I just appeared like people commented, "Oh, you can trust Tally Talkie," and people say, "No, you can't." And then all of a sudden, she like leaked stuff or something, or stuff got leaked. Like, she talked to NJZ, and then she met up with Danny and Hani, and apparently she wrote a letter stating what happened, and yeah, she pretty much like broke the trust itself. Like, here's the thing, it seems like she was in support of NJZ for like Hype and Adore breaking the trust of NJZ. She was like, okay, yeah, go NJZ. They shouldn't have broken your trust. But the fact that this information got leaked shows that she can't be trusted. So that kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm just like looking into things. that shouldn't be looked into, because what is all this? Like, here's the thing. I'm a content creator too. Apparently, she's a content creator as well, mainly about K-pop. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna be out here trying to like meet them and all that. Like, as fan signs and fan meets, yeah, sure, fan calls would also be cool, but I'm not gonna like fully like privately message them and stuff, and like, do all these things. It feels a bit odd. It feels a bit creepy. It feels like it just felt very weird that all of this happened. But like during the conversation, it looked like NJZ and Sally Toki, they were having a good time talking to each other, but it seemed like that was to be kept private, and then now it's all public, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess, and like so much going on, and like with the whole NewJeans not providing enough evidence, it was very much word of mouth, and like I like here's how it went. Like, and also I just want to say, I know this Reddit thread is very much anti NJZ, but with this specific post, it shows that it's pretty much, they show the source, and this is pretty much what happened within the court case. So basically, NewJeans said Adore did not accept the request to reinstate Min Hee-jin as CEO of Adore. This constitutes grounds for contract termination. Adore has sufficient capability to recruit a replacement producer, and Min Hee-jin's reinstatement as CEO cannot be considered a reason for terminating the exclusive contract. Furthermore, there is no clause in the contract saying that Min Hee-jin must be the producer. Okay. And then NewJeans, as I said, Hybe's music industry report from May 10th, 2023 included the phrase discard the old and reorganize, implying that they intended to discard NewJeans. Yeah, that one felt weird, because discard the old. May 10th, 2023, NewJeans haven't been around for a year even. So like, they're not old. Like, they were actually the youngest group at the time. So to call them old, it's weird. Yeah, so like, given the full context of the report, the phrase cannot be interpreted as a statement that Hybe intended to discard NewJeans. Instead, it appears to be part of a strategy regarding the success of another Hybe affiliated group, LE SSERAFIM, suggesting that classification should be adjusted from NewJeans, IVE and LE SSERAFIM to Blackpink, LE SSERAFIM, aespa and IVE. Okay. Is that, and then there's also Belief Labs girl group Eyelid attempted to replace and damage NewJeans' uniqueness. The claim that Eyelid plagiarized NewJeans is not sufficiently supported by some of the materials, even if concepts were copied. It is unclear whether this would qualify for intellectual property protection. Yeah, I don't like bringing Eyelid into this. I feel like they really had nothing to do with it. I really feel like with the whole hanbok and black hair situation, that's just Korean culture, I believe. If I'm wrong, apologies, but I don't know. It just doesn't. And then like with other concept stuff, like I don't know, it felt off. It did feel off. And there's Hybe's practice of stockpiling and pushing album sales caused NewJeans' achievements to be undervalued. The request by Hybe's PR team to adjust NewJeans' album sales figures was simply a correction of facts that could affect stock prices, and it cannot be concluded that it was intended to belittle or insult NewJeans. Okay, that's understandable as well. A manager from Hybe affiliated Belief told Eyelid to ignore NewJeans. There is insufficient evidence to confirm that this statement, ignore her, was actually made. Additionally, on the same day, NewJeans member Hani Kakao Talk message to Min Hee-jin stating that 3 Eyelid members greeted her in an awkward or stiff manner. CCTV footage from Hybe also shows 3 Eyelid members bowing in greeting. Considering these points, it cannot be sufficiently proven that Hani was subjected to remarks that violated her personal rights. NewJeans also said Adore disrupted the collaboration with the advertising agency Dolphin Films. The fact that a dispute occurred between Dolphin Films, which is not even a party to this case, Adore does not constitute a breach of Adore's contractual obligations. Okay, and the last one here. Former Hybe CEO Park Ji-won stated that NewJeans members will be given a long vacation. Park Ji-won's statement about a long vacation cannot be interpreted as an order to hold the entertainment activities. Yeah, because a vacation is vacation. It's like every employee has a vacation. And the clip of the bowing situation, it looked like they bowed, and then like they bowed, but like in a stiff and awkward manner. Considering the situation, what's been going on, if I was in Eyelid's position and I heard the way NewJeans has been talking about me with copy and stuff, I would be very awkward and stiff towards them as well. But then again, it didn't like It's a mess. It's a mess. We have no idea what is going on. Like, this is insane. This is something. So much things to going around in here. And like, here's the thing. I just want NewJeans on NJZ to perform how they want to perform, and Hybe slash Adore to just be a company that treats the artists that they that should be treated. Like, it's not rocket science. All right, like the best thing that they should do is that NewJeans slash NJZ just sit down and talk with Adore and Hybe and have direct communication rather than telling a judge or the court jury being like, okay, this happened, and then they make a judgment, and then the other side, this is what happened, and then they make a judgment. Well, they should directly talk to each other with at least like a mediator to negotiate what's going on and what to do. That's my take on it. That's how I see it. But it's yeah, I just want to artists to be artists and to let them perform. That's pretty much it. And here's the thing. I know I left out quite a lot of stuff. I know I didn't reach every single detail and stuff. But here's the thing. Like, we don't know the truth behind this. We don't know what's actually going on. And if you think you do, no, you don't. All right? None of us do. None of us are part of this case. None of us are part of this situation. Okay? Like, this situation between NewJeans, Hybe, slash Adore, it's between them. Only they know what is going on. And this situation is only about them. We can only know from a fan's perspective, and we should just let it be. Okay? That's all we know. That's all we know. And what's going to happen tonight, as of recording, I don't know. But I just hope everybody goes back to what they want to do, and we can just enjoy entertainment like how we want to.